What's up, my fellow book lovers and book fanatics of the universe? It's Alex the Booktuber, aka the Grinch, here with a special Christmas video for you all. So for tonight, I'm gonna be doing a comparison of two of the greatest Christmas books of all time that are evil. I'm gonna do Ghosts of Fear Street and Young Scrooge, A Very Scary Christmas Story. So, what you guys may not know is that these books were born 20 years apart. For example, this book was actually published in 1996, which was about a few years after I was born. And this book came out 20 years later, back in 2016. And I've read both these before, and they're actually pretty good. So, what I'm going to be telling you is that both main characters in each story are both bullies that are actually 12 years old. Like, for example, in Ghosts of Fear Street, we have the main character Kenny Frobisher, who is actually a really nasty looking bully. And in Young Scrooge, A Very Scary Christmas Story, the main character is another bully, but he's, I think, also pretty sadistic, and his name is Rick Scroogeman. And if you guys decide which bully you think nastier than the other, just put your best answer in the comment, like hashtag Team Kenny in the comments below if you think Kenny's the meaner bully, or if you think Rick Scroogeman is the meaner bully, then use hashtag Team Rick down in the comments below. And whoever has like the most answers down below, I'll decide to see who I think is the meanest than the other. And I hope you're all having a Merry Christmas. Blech! And I've got work to do. And that being said, both brats get a visit from the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. Like, for example, in Young Scrooge, Rick gets taken to long past, like his own version, even though it's not really like his childhood. And he gets a taste of his own medicine, like where the kids are all mean to him, but in like the 1800s, and even the teacher is mean too as well in that old-fashioned school. And that gives Rick a little bit of karma, which I think he really deserved in that story. And in the present, Rick's fellow classmates actually feel like they hate him, even though they have every right to hate him, because he is too blind to believe that they don't really like him, and he claims they're his friends, but really it's a lie. And then in the future, when he gets visited by the last spirit, he doesn't really get visited into like a cemetery. He gets visited to a scary Dracula-like school where the zombie students, and then Rick would actually get lowered into his grave if he does not change his ways. And in Ghosts of Fear Street, Kenny also gets visited by the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and yet to come. Like where Kenny goes to like the year before in his childhood, where he humiliated one of his classmates, Timmy, who is really small for his age in his grade. And then in the past, Kenny learns what it's gonna be like not to spend Christmas with his family. And in when the last spirit comes to visit Kenny, he gets sent to the cemetery, and then there's dead kids who used to be alive just like him, and they used to be bullies too if he does not change his ways too as well. And in the end of each story, they redeem themselves by becoming nicer people. And I also realized that at the end of Young Scrooge, Rick pulls one last prank just to end the book. And if you guys think Rick is a lost cause or not, then comment down your best theory. If you think Rick is worthy of being good or still not very good. And I also learned is that in the story is that each character has a younger sibling. Like, for example, Kenny has a little sister that he's really mean to a lot, and Rick has a little brother who he's really mean to in that story. And Rick also makes fun of other students, especially this one kid, Josh Cratchit, who actually has a stutter. And I think making fun of kids who may be a little different or have disabilities at all is just plain wrong. And bullying other people is not nice. And if you guys think that the world should stop bullying for good, then go smash that like video if you think we can spread all kinds of goodness all around the world, not just in one country, but all throughout the globe. And with that being said, these books are actually perfect to read like around Christmas time, like whether it's Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And it's gonna be hard to choose like which book I think is better. I mean, there's some humor in each book, and I mean some are good, and there's some other humor that I don't think is really funny. And I hope you're all gonna have a good Christmas with your family members and your loved ones. And that is all for now. So please don't forget to go like, subscribe, and turn on those bell notifications if you want to spread Christmas cheer all throughout the holidays this year. And if you guys are not subscribed yet, please make sure you go do that, or unless you want the Grinch to go after you this Christmas Eve. And also, please don't forget to go follow me on Instagram too as well. And I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, and I love you all. Good night. And please remember to be nice to each other. Thank you.